That one just misses the zone for ball 2. So I guess we weren't live. Said we were live, but I guess we weren't. I have no idea. 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out for East Marshall. Fuller up on the mound. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Well, it said we were streaming, but I guess we weren't. So if you're just joining us, what happened?
Because the enable auto start wasn't hit.
Oh.
But it should have. I don't know why it didn't.
Come on, Jamie. Jeez. Man gets up here for 1 game. That one's grounded right to the shortstop. He has to be pulled off the bag. I think Crum got there. No, they're going to say he touched him. But he does get an RBI as Doty was able to come home. It's 5-0. Yeah, so we... Oh, so I guess we might wait. So if you're just tuning in, which most of you would be, the stream did not fully start like we thought it did. It said we were live on our end, but did not go. So you're just tuning in. We're at bottom of the first inning. Grinnell's already up 5-0. Grinnell's almost batted almost all the way around. This is Brooks Latimer up to bat. Strange. Jamie Gibson's debut where he was on air, and it gets knocked off. That one's fouled off of Latimer's bat. We sabotaged you. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why that happens. One night my dad had to be gone for the beginning. It just didn't go well. We did everything right. I mean, I felt like we were perfect, but still nothing, I guess. That one popped short, and it is caught, and that'll retire the side. Grinnell puts up 5 on 2 hits. They lead bottom 2. Grinnell leads 5-0.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs. Thank you to ASI for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network all season long. Yeah, so the live stream, we have a setting on the YouTube that's enable automatic start. That was not, or that something was wrong on the setting, and it did not start. We were streaming. The stream was fine. Most likely, we probably will just end up deleting this at the end of the night and just upload the full version, so that way you can see the first 5 runs that came in. Grinnell puts up 5 runs on 2 hits in the bottom of the first inning. Almost batted all the way around. East Marshall struggled to get it out there. Grinnell walked a couple and was able to get all the way around for a 5-0 lead already on the Mustangs. As we head top 2, Braxton Schaefer is on the mound for Grinnell. He struck out 2 of the 3 batters in a 3-up, 3-down first inning. It's Braxton's first start on the mound in varsity for Grinnell. We're off and running. Schaefer's pitch just misses outside. This is number 21, Eli Curtis, a senior up to bat. He's off to the best start this season for the Mustangs. .545 batting average, 8 RBIs, 2 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 stolen base. So Eli's off to a fast start. 2 balls and no strikes here to him. Upstairs for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Curtis. That one just misses the zone upstairs, and it's a walk. So Curtis takes his base, brings out number 14, Jordan Swift, the senior. A couple seniors on this East Marshall squad. And a runner on with nobody out. Braxton hits the top just outside for ball 1.
It's amazing how you open that door and that cold air just flies in here.
What's our thing say? 58 in here? I don't think it's 58 in here. That's cracked to second. Look out. Could be a double play. On to 1. And they do get 1. Right on second base. Nice job by Isaiah to hop on top of it. Alex was able to cover. Swift did get to first base. And the pitcher, Tyler Fuller, up to bat here for East Marshall with 1 out down. Don't forget, Grinnell fans, if you want, tomorrow night's on the Grinnell Activities page, YouTube channel. It is Honors Night for the seniors. You can tune in and watch. We'll be live streaming it, but it'll be on the Grinnell Activities page. They give it all the scholarships and whatnot. That starts at 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock on the YouTube page, and then on Sunday at 2:30 is the graduation ceremony, commencement ceremony. That'll be on the Grinnell Activities page, so we'll be busy doing those, but you can catch those on graduation weekend here for all the seniors at Grinnell High School. No balls and 2 strikes. That one fouled right toward the dugout. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes, still with 1 out. Grinnell was able to get at least 1 there, almost a double play. That one down low for ball 1. Last night, West Marshall game that was supposed to be at West Marshall, but due to the field conditions at their high school, as that one's pop foul behind it, game got moved to Grinnell High School, so it was a quote-unquote home game for the Tigers, and they still batted as if they were a home game. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting.
They asked, and he said we can be home, so...
Yeah, so I guess West Marshall just let Grinnell get that extra home game, so they'll take it. Swung and miss. Strike 3. Braxton knocks down his 3rd batter of strikeout so far in the ball game. Brings in number 9, Connor Hassan. Did you accidentally say West Marshall, or did I accidentally say West Marshall?
No, I was just...
Oh, you were just going hard on East Marshall. I knew I was probably going to make that mistake a couple times tonight. Especially when they're playing back-to-back, as that one's fouled back behind us.
Listening to you say West Marshall, and I just thought to myself, I'm going to say it. Emphasize. He's going to flub this one up. I better emphasize it a little bit.
2 outs still, runner on first for the Mustangs. No balls and 1 strike. That one in there, right down Main Street for strike 2. Connor Hassan, a freshman here for the Mustangs. 125 batting average on the season. 1 hit at 8 at-bats. 2 RBIs, though. Struck out 4 times. That one barely misses him. Ball goes wide, and Swift will take off to second. He is safe. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Would you say a lot of the players, especially outfield, might have hand warmers out there?
I would assume almost every player has.
I was going to say, you got to think being out in the outfield tonight would be awful. Especially if the ball's not coming to you. 1-2 to Hassan. He swings and misses. 4th strikeout of the ball game. That ends the half inning. Bottom 2. Grinnell leads 5-0 over East Marshall.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn, which I got to experience a little bit of the Dairy Barn on the move tonight at the graduation party.
I got to experience Dairy Barn because Mom made me make an errands run to get Dairy Barn gift cards.
Nice selection. They had barnyard nachos loaded with pulled pork, nacho cheese,
Hey.
club wraps, ham and turkey, lettuce, cheese.
Brady Stewart's in the batter's box here to start the bottom of the second. Grinnell leads 5-0. Yeah, $10 gift card today I got, and then they're doing a new thing. I think it's new this year called Barn Bucks. I think, where it's just $1 quote-unquote bills, and it counts toward $1 toward Dairy Barn. So I think I saw a couple college students using them. Nice little way to give out gift cards. I would say it would be interesting if someone just gave someone a $1 Dairy Barn card. What does $1 get you at the Dairy Barn?
Get you to the door.
That is true.
Get you a cup of ice.
I was going to say a cup of ice. Stewart lines it right past the second baseman. That's going to get right to the gap of center field. Center fielder comes and tags it up. And Stewart has a single for Grinnell to lead off the bottom of the second. Back to the top of the batting order, Isaiah Seck to bat for Grinnell. There is a theory, and it's a common fact, that Dairy Barn water is better than any other water in the town. And it's not tap. I guarantee it's not tap. But there's something about Dairy Barn water.
Who drinks their water?
Well, sometimes I think it's free. I mean,
I have ice cream. I have to have water.
I was going to say, some people just have to have a drink when they're getting ice cream or something. Brady goes, uses his speed, and is safe. That was a strike. So no balls and one strike here for Isaiah. Isaiah got a hit last time. He was up. At least this ump's a little bit quicker. Last night's ump took his time. It sounded like he was saying ball every time. So no balls and one strike and a runner up on scoring position in second. Isaiah knocks that one foul toward the softball diamond. Only had one baseball land in the softball diamond last night. I'd say that's pretty good. No balls and two strikes here for Tyler Fuller. And Isaiah Seck, the sophomore, in the batter's box. Grinnell at 5-0 on just 3 hits. Still no hits for East Marshall. That one high, throw to third, not in time, and Brady is safe again. So now a runner on third with nobody out. They go ball there? Okay. I tell you, I always forget when it's a throw to the base. You're never paying attention to what the umpire gives the call. Yeah, infield is playing in quite a bit. 1-2 by Fuller. That one grounded, foul down the left field line. Just missed Stenberg. Stenberg's dressed warmer than he was last night. Looks a little bit warmer than he was last night. Last night he had his hood up. Tonight he's still got his ball cap on, but
He had gloves on between the games
I did see,
Shouldn't wear them on the field.
I don't know which coach it was. One of the coaches was completely bundled up. Might have been Brandon, I'm not sure. Brandon looked like he had never been in Iowa weather before.
Basketball coach likes that.
I was going to say, basketball coach is inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Dugout makes a little bit of noise. That was one thing when we came over after the softball game. That dugout was loud last night trying to force an error by the West Marshall pitcher there late in the game. 1 ball and 2 strikes, no outs. Brady Stewart's on third. Low off the zone, 4 ball 2. So far this year for Brady, 2 runs on base running, 1 stolen base coming in. So he's 1 for 1. Attempted 1 base. Got it. Got a couple here on this game so far. Fuller. Wide. Ball pops up. Stewart runs home. He is safe. 6-0. Grinnell extends their lead over East Marshall, and the bases are clear. With nobody out, it'll be a full count to Isaiah Seck when he sits back in the batter's box, and catcher will have a little bit of a chat here with Fuller, still trying to get on the same page.
It's crazy. We played not even 2 innings yet. The batter's box on the right-hand side.
Yeah, the batter's box is quite destroyed. Isaiah's kind of pushing it all over the place as well. A lot of sliding Grinnell's been trying to get home, so.
Did it start out straighter tonight?
It did.
It did.
It wasn't crooked like it was against Albia. That was pretty bad.
Or who supervised that drawing?
I was on that.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Upcoming to Isaiah Seck. Isaiah seems like really crowded against the
He likes to be.
diamond. I was going to say he likes being right there. 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Isaiah will walk to first base. Out steps number 6, Alex Smith for Grinnell.
Number 6, Alex Smith.
Alex, 3 hits so far coming into the ball game. 300 batting average, 4 runs, 5 RBIs. One of them was a double for his efforts.
That's
6-0 lead for Grinnell on 3 hits, no errors. First pitch by Fuller, down low. Nice stop by the catcher. Ball 1. East Marshall's next game happens on Tuesday night. South Hardin. Should be a good game. That game starts at 7:30. Then they get a 2-game road trip against BCLUW and Grundy Center. And then a tough match on the 8th with Roland Story comes to East Marshall. And Roland Story currently ranked 5th in 2A? Are they 2A or 1A? They're ranked 5th. And the catcher looked like he did something to his hand. I looked like he was shaking it a little bit. I'll go out and talk to Fuller. Isaiah is safe on second base, and it'll be 2 balls and no strikes. Still no outs for the Mustangs.
Tigers might threaten a stolen base record tonight.
I was going to say,
Game.
in a single game, I wonder what that is. I doubt it's on the website, but
And East Marshall might break the record for fast balls or wild pitches.
Usually the baseball records are kept up.
are they? What was the record? Oh, soccer. We were doing the soccer game. We didn't know what the record was for most goals was in a game. Ivy Schmidt had 5.
Oh, yeah.
But I was told I don't think it was the record. I feel like I was told there was probably more, which sounds crazy, but
That was in like the first 10 or 12.
yeah, it was the first 15 minutes. Grinnell was up 5-0, and Ivy Schmidt did all the scoring.
First soccer game I've ever been to. It was pretty exciting. Well, besides for the one Coach Gibson was in. I went to every one of those for some odd reason.
Just kick the ball hard and go get it. Yeah. Out on everybody.
Oh, yeah, because you were my coach. Dang. I don't remember if we won many games. Oh, we did. That would make sense. 2 balls and no strikes. Alex has to dive out of the way for that one, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. Still no outs. Here in the bottom of the second inning, Grinnell's on top 6-0 over the Mustangs. I tell you, despite this field still using the old style of lights, it still lights the field pretty well. I mean, I thought the softball game was well lit last night, but there's nothing wrong with these old lights. They'll probably get changed here sooner or later, but That one in there for strike one.
That was a nice pitch.
East Marshall brought a lot of fans. A lot down here on the fence line right beside the stands, and then there's a couple on the other side of the dugout, couple here in the stands. Grinnell not as big of a student section this evening, but that would make sense considering there's a couple of grad parties going on as Alex Smith walks, plus the weather isn't very pretty. I have a quick mound visit here for East Marshall, and it looks like we'll get a pitching change as well. Unless they're changing. Yep, I think. Yep. So it looks like we're going to get a pitching change, most likely for the Mustangs. I can't tell what number. 8, maybe? Carter Anderson? It would be because he is a pitcher. And it is. So Fuller heads to the dugout. He is done for the evening. Gives up 6 runs and 3 hits. And up steps number 8, Carter Anderson, the sophomore pitcher slash first baseman, I believe. I'm going to wait till he turns around to get a confirmation. It is, yes, it is Carter Anderson. So we'll let Carter warm up, and we'll be back here in just a couple minutes. Grinnell leads over East Marshall 6-0.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza. Well, we got a few minutes here. We'll talk about the different things that Tiger Sports Livestream does. Not only do we live stream ball games, we also live stream special events. If you're interested, reach out to us on our website. You can contact us. Also, we've had a few people reach out to us other than our sponsors for season sponsor sports, asking if there's any way they could get some of our Tiger Sports Livestream gear. So if you go to our website, up there at the top right-hand corner, tigersln.com, you can go and hit the shop button. We have hats, T-shirts, and long-sleeve T-shirts. We've also added a couple sponsorship levels. If you'd like to have your name posted on our website that you sponsor the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, there's 3 different sponsor levels, gold, silver, and bronze. And when you do that, you get something in exchange right back from us. You can either get a family pack of 4 shirts plus a hat, or another family pack of shirts, or just a hat. So check it out on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network webpage.
Colin Gibson steps into the batter's box. This is the new pitcher in for East Marshall, Carter Anderson. Still nobody out. And runners on first and second here, bottom 2. Grinnell's on top 6-0 over the Mustangs. Grinnell looking to go to 4-0 on the young season tonight. That one's upstairs for ball 1. Yes, he's played in 1 game. Started in 1 game. And 21. ERA of 21, 3 strikeouts. Gave up 5 runs, or 6 runs on 5 hits. Oh, played against South Tama. So he started in that game versus the Trojans. They lost that game 9-3. South Tama, we were talking about before the game, they're going to be a sneaky good team this year. Came up 1 game short last year. Lost to Benton in the sub-state final. And almost made the biggest Cinderella run I've ever seen.
Yeah, really late season turn for the South Tama. And
no business getting to the state tournament, and they almost did. What a run by the Trojans. Obviously, we can have some bias, Dad being from South Tama. So Colin Gibson rips that thing to left field. Left fielder's running back, makes the grab, and Alex will run right back to first base. Well, the wind, if the wind would have been blowing out, it would have been gone, but just short. This brings up the catcher Cole Johnson up to bat here for Grinnell. Now it says East Marshall has to play Tama again, back all the way on July 6th, and then Grinnell plays South Tama on the 9th. So both these teams will get another taste of the Trojans. That'll be a game to circle at the at the end of the season. And with one out, runners on first and second. That one falls in there for strike one. Will Doty in the batter's box. As that one launched high for Cole Johnson. Shortstop runs back. Second baseman says, I got it, and he does. 2 outs in a row here for Mustangs, and Doty jumps out of the on-deck circle and heads into the batter's box. Doty got a double last time, so like I said, continuing his streak of hitting from last night. Won the game for Grinnell in the bottom of the 8th. Nice little chopper right to right center. And then got mobbed by everyone after he took his base. Anderson, nice pitch, falls in there for strike one. So they've strung together 2 outs here in a row, and Grinnell currently has 2 stuck on base on first and second. That's Isaiah over there on second, Alex over here on first. 0-1 by Anderson upstairs. Isaiah goes, and a collision there as Isaiah almost got landed on, and he's down. Boy, it looked like he almost got cleated on the back or the side as that was Connor Hassan who came down. He had to leap for the ball, and when he's trying to come down and tag. And Isaiah looks to be okay. Walks it off, shakes it off, and he'll sit on third base. And the catcher will go out and have a talk as the manager here for coach for East Marshall steps out. I was going to say, he's managing the game. That's Jeremy Van Zee is the head coach here for East Marshall. Montezuma. Why do I have oh, Frost. I have my sheet is all messed up. I must have grabbed the last one off the printer last night. That makes sense. So Coach Frost there for East Marshall. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Doty pops it high to the second baseman. He's going to run up and, ooh, barely makes the grab. Retires the side. Grinnell leads 6-0. We head top 3.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Grinnell Mutual. Thank you for being our sponsors all season long.
Grinnell on top of East Marshall, 6-0. Want to wish everyone a early happy Memorial Day. Memorial Day happens on Monday. Is that right? Monday?
Even though it seems like Thanksgiving week.
Oh, Jaden's sneaking in here. Jaden's going to warm up a little bit. Like I said, Grinnell gets a tournament tomorrow, and then they'll take on Dallas Center Grimes on Tuesday night. Schaefer's first pitch in there for strike one. Yeah. We had a little bit of a problem at the beginning. We didn't go live when we thought we went live, so Jamie's debut didn't happen. But we will upload the recording of it, so technically people will be able to see it if they go back and watch. So
If they go back.
that is true. I doubt many will actually go back and watch. That is true, considering we missed 5 runs. One ball and 2 strikes here for Schaefer. One, 2. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. That was number 16, Connor Kriegel for East Marshall. He'll head to the bench. And this is Carter Anderson, the pitcher, stepping out and batting for the Mustangs. I believe that's Schaefer's 5th strikeout? Yeah, 5th.
I'm sure no one in here is counting.
Dave's over here probably. He's not pacing, but you can just kind of tell he's. He's keeping track of everything. 0-1. Grounded right to the shortstop. Isaiah on the hop. Throw to first. Routine in time for out number 2. Ball's gone to Isaiah most of the night. Number 11, Dane Thompson, the senior, up to bat now for the Mustangs. Dane batting .400 coming into tonight. 4 hits, 3 singles, 1 double, and 1 RBI. He's only struck out once. Pops it high. Cole Johnson will run back. Does he have enough room? He does not, as it's foul behind. Count it down for strike 1. Next time we'll be in action is the 4th against Pella Christian, except it'll be on the softball diamond. So we'll be catching the Tiger softball team in action as they get ready and get going on their conference play. They have a tough game tomorrow. They play in a tournament. In the first game of that tournament, they take on number 1 ranked Williamsburg. So good luck. That pitch catches the zone for strike 2.
Dropped right in there.
Dropped right in there. A couple student sections filled in as the game went on.
All 7 of them.
All 7 of them. No Josh Osborne, so they're quiet tonight. Or is he over there?
He's standing in the back row.
He must be. Either his voice is dead or he's just not feeling it tonight. That one was fouled. 1 ball and 2 strikes here for Schaefer. One, 2. Upstairs, ball 2. Swung on a miss. 6th strikeout of the ball game for Schaefer. We head bottom 3. Grinnell leads 6-0 over East Marshall.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Anderson still on the mound for East Marshall. Owen Kaufman steps into the batter's box. Grinnell leads 6-0 over East Marshall in the bottom of the third inning. Fast start for Grinnell. They were up 5-0 in the first. Grab one there in the second. They'll try to add more as Anderson pitches right in there for strike one. He is going curve a lot. It's his go-to. Oh, 1. Outside. That's ball one. One ball and one strike here to Kaufman. Misses the zone up top for ball two. Got some lively fans here for East Marshall this evening. Hey, but support is support. I support support.
That's right. Enthusiasm.
Better than being quiet the whole game. 2-1. Kaufman waited on it. It goes 3-1 into the count here against Anderson. Anderson came in for Fuller there in that second inning. It is interesting. I just wonder if it's an error. I mean, it says East Marshall plays Tama again on the 6th of July. I just don't know why they'd split them. Because for all I know, I'm pretty sure Tama's not in the North Iowa Cedar West Conference.
They're Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart still.
The Waymac. What is it? There's like 13
That's
or 12,
a lot of
isn't it?
schools. Kaufman waited on it. Ball 4. He'll take his base.
Can't complain about it when it's at your foot.
What was it? There was a couple changes within conferences. Obviously, the big CIC. You got me talking about CIC. The CIML obviously splits up just a little bit as Jalen Idle will run for Owen Kaufman there on first base. But a couple teams changed conferences. The CIML split, so Ames, they're creating a new conference. We don't know the name yet, but like Ames, Fort Dodge, and them, they'll be in a new conference. And then I think Perry jumps from the, I think they jumped to the Pride of Iowa, from Raccoon River to the Pride of Iowa conference. So there's a couple changes within. And we all know how Perry is in athletics, so we'll see if that change makes any difference. Tell you, Jalen's ready to go on first base. He runs back as that one's down low to the left for ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Still nobody out. Runner on first for Grinnell. Bottom 3. That one's upstairs for ball 2. Well, looking at the forecast, I don't think we should be as cold next week. But the forecast...
Is it going to get to 60?
60s and 70s, I don't know. I mean, close enough. As Iowans, we'll take 60s. That'll be fine.
I'll have to start bringing hot chocolate, apple cider, and...
Oh, we're at 85.
We have Pella Christian softball.
Yeah, Pella Christian
Alternate back
softball, and then, yeah, I was going to say, do we have... I think we're doing West Branch, because that's on a Saturday, I believe, yeah. Because we always play West Branch on Saturday for some reason. Foul picked up. 2 balls and 1 strike, still nobody out.
Now that I know we could put Jamie Gibson in the game, I could grab my other computer and we could start doing 2 games at once.
Oh, gosh. We'll bring Jamie on later if things get wild. Oh, man. Yeah, Jamie gave good insight. I asked him about cold baseball. He gave me good insight. Upstairs, ball 3. I'm just glad you didn't have to talk when Colin was up to bat, because I was afraid what was going to come out. 3 balls and 1 strike here to Crum. Swings and misses for strike 2, so the count goes full. Idle still over on first with nobody out. 3-2 by Anderson. Crum launches it to left field. Left fielder's going to run back, still going. Gets underneath of it. Nice grab for out number 1. So 2 times the ball's gone out to left field. Still nothing for Grinnell in terms of that area. And it brings up number 3, Brooks Latimer. Dave, I thought last night when we were doing the softball game, I thought you had, it sounded like you were playing pre-recorded names like you did last year. I was going to say, well, were you doing the intro? Or did you do the whole night? Huh. My dad thought it was Jamie for a little bit. No balls and 1 strike with 1 out. A 1. Swung on a miss by Latimer. Brooks so far this season, currently, if I can bring up his stats, still no hits. On 6 at-bats, he struck out 3 times, so he's still trying to find his way on base. 0-2, grounded foul right to the dugout. No balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. 0-2 to Latimer. Swings and misses for strike 3. 2 outs down. Brings up number 1, Brady Stewart, up to bat here for Grinnell. Brady still no hits on his season. Does have 2 runs. Struck out twice.
I thought he had his first hit tonight.
Okay, first hit tonight. I was reading stats coming in. I wish teams updated their stats in Varsity Bound mid-game. In there for strike 1. I will say, Game Changer. We usually don't have it pulled up for the games we're doing, but Game Changer is really helpful. Two outs still, runner on first for Grinnell. Bottom 3, they lead 6-0. Brady knocks it high. It's going to probably land right on top of us.
Nope,
Over. We talked about last game, Jamie. We'd build a little walkway here, and that'd just be a lounge back there in that other one. I don't know why we wouldn't do it. Put a bathroom in there. Knock it. Yeah. Get everything we need in there. I don't know. Was it Washington, I think? I know Varney took a picture of a press box in the playoffs last year that had had sofas in there, and was it Washington?
Oskaloosa, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Oskaloosa. Washington, yeah. Yeah, they had sofas in there. I was like, dang.
Oh, it was in Washington.
Washington. 0-2. Low, and Idle takes off and is safe at second. I was going to say, this new press box, pretty nice. Still wood all in here. They forgot to cover all that up, but other than that.
You know, after being in softball, though, I wish we had the high counter instead of the low counter.
Yeah, kind of hurts on the tall guy's back.
Yeah. Gets you in that slump mode.
1-2 by Anderson. Upstairs, knotted up 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second for Grinnell. Still bottom 3. This game's already 1 hour and 8 minutes old, and we're only in the 3rd inning. We thought last night took a little bit. Brady fouls it behind him, and that lands right in the grass behind us. I will say, it stopped misting. It misted all day long, and I was worried we were going to get stuck in misty rain. But that stopped eventually, probably around 3, 4 o'clock. So luckily, not really much luck. Still in a cold weather night and some wind, but 2-2. That one knocked to center. Center fielder will come up and run and make the wrap. Top 4 we go. Grinnell on top, 6-0 over East Marshall.
grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Dairy Barn and Polley's Pizza.
Grinnell on top of East Marshall. Let's bring Jamie back in for a little bit. Grinnell leads 6-0. Jamie, welcome back to the spot. My dad had to run to the restroom. Jamie, your thoughts as we reach the top of the fourth?
Well, I think Braxton's throwing real well, keeping the ball low, pounding the strike zone, just throwing strike after strike. So when you got a lead like this, that's what you really want to do.
Missed just to the side there, so it'll be 1 ball and no strikes. That one fouled. This is number 18, Logan Bowie, the senior, up to bat here for the Mustangs. One by Schaefer. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Schaefer's got 6 strikeouts so far. Not a bad start. One, 2 to Bowie. In there. 7 strikeouts for the sophomore. And out steps number 22, Wesley Hammer, to bat for the Mustangs. Hammer, .333 batting average on the season, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs. Yet to strike out. And 1 out and nobody on. That one just misses the zone for ball 1. That one popped high. This is headed toward Alex Smith. He will make the grab for out number 2. So, Jamie, we talk about playing games in a row. Grinnell played last night, tonight, and then probably, obviously, 2 games tomorrow. So, in terms of coaching and everything else, how do you set up that many games in a row?
Well, I think it comes down to, do you have the pitching staff that can maintain that kind of schedule? I think this year, more than probably any year that I've been involved with the Grinnell baseball, we have it. You have one really good pitcher with Owen, then you have a whole bunch of pitchers that can throw innings. So
I was going to say, Grinnell has a lot of options. That one's cut and grab. It retires the half inning. We'll head bottom 4. Grinnell on top 6-0 over East Marshall.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polly Eyes Pizza. Thanks to Polly Eyes for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network all season long. Grinnell on top 6-0 as we head bottom 4 against East Marshall. Isaiah Seck is up to bat. Anderson still in pitching as that one's down low for ball 1. Dave, let me see the thing. I'm going to read it. So it's trivia night, or it always is trivia night, so we do 4th inning trivia here. So here's the question for everyone listening at home. Who was the first pitcher to strike out 300 batters in a season in each league? And clues for the viewers listening. He is a Hall of Famer. He had a memorable run in with Don Zimmer, and the Dodgers traded him because they thought he was too small to stand up to a starter's workload. We have comments turned off. But if you know at home, congratulations. If you were at the ball game, you'd win a Dairy Barn card. 1 ball and 1 strike here for Isaiah Seck. Oh, my dad went and got food. That one cracked to left field. Left fielder makes the grab. Grinnell sent a couple out there. Still nothing for him. And out steps Alex Smith into the batter's box. Now, does cold weather affect how the ball goes in the air? Or is it pretty much...
Yeah, you don't. The bats get cold, and then obviously you don't get as hard of a barrel on it, so it does not go as far. And with the wind blowing in a little bit, that'll hold it up with some backspin also. So
it's got to be a strange combination in Denver. You know, you got the high altitude, so the ball would carry, but
My friend told me to say no.
but with the ball carrying so far and everything else, and then the cold weather, it'd be so difficult. It'd be a weird combination.
yes.
1 ball and no strikes here for Alex Smith. Ball's up top.
Well, that dairy barn is nice, Dave. I mean,
Barn is nice, but I'm pretty sure you got a game.
Was that a player that just came? So a player from East Marshall came up here and tried to answer the question.
Yes.
2 balls and no strikes.
Good job, Cole.
Make it 2-1. Yes, 2-1. Someone did come up and answer it. Is Pedro Martinez. That was the question to the trivia. That one upstairs. Make it 3 balls and 1 strike. Or were we late? We were late on 1, so it's ball 4. I think you had it right.
Number 7, Colin.
Colin Gibson will step up to bat. Here, Jamie, I'll let you talk about this one.
Colin Gibson's due for a hit. He walked the first time, and the second time he flew out to the left field, so we'll see what he can do here. He is using a new bat. I know that because my credit card told me. And they don't give those away.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Where'd you buy it from?
He bought it online at atbats.com, I think.
They're not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. 1-1. Now, you said Colin usually likes going 0-2, but now he's 1-1. So now he's out of rhythm.
Yeah, and he's got a pretty good eye for the ball, so I don't worry too much at 0-2, but I wish he would hit the first strike. That makes it easier on his dad.
There you go. Cracked. Shortstop can't make the grab. Alex Smith is safe, and it's a single for Colin Gibson. There you go. Got a hit. So a runner on first and second with just 1 out brings out number 5, Cole Johnson. There you go. He got a runner on second, now a runner on first. My dad's taking the food break, so Jamie's running the scoreboard. He's figuring it out.
Yeah, if
So my dad got extra chicken on his wrap.
so not only does he have the extra chicken, but he also got Dairy Barn.
I was going to say, my dad's just eating well tonight. That's in there for strike 1. I wish we had a camera up here, because, Jamie, when you're doing it, I know you can't see because you're over here.
Yeah.
You got your eyes pinned
I
on
cannot
the
see it.
score. Can't have the lights on. It'll distract the people throwing. That one's in there for strike 2, so no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Runners on first and second. Grinnell had a fast 1-2 inning. but have calmed down here in the third and now into the fourth. We'll see if they can bring home somebody. Johnson pops it foul behind us.
You know, Blake, I have to make a decision. If I put my glasses on, I can see the game.
Mm-hmm.
But if I put my glasses on, I can't see this at
Oh,
all.
well,
So.
you gotta make some sacrifices sometimes. Got a flashlight. What?
Talk about me eating food.
Oh. So now my mom texts my dad and says, "What's with the food?" So I guess we can't talk about food on this. Johnson swings. It's in the dirt. And they'll just give him the strikeout. So 2 outs. And out steps Will Doty. He's off to a fast start tonight. He's got a hit. Had a hit last night. Sounds like Dave just said Wheel Doty.
I think if your dad eats like one more of those, he wins a T-shirt or something, doesn't he?
Is that how that works? He stole one of my cheese sticks for dinner. I mean, I let him have it, but that one's outside for ball one. Yeah, Grinnell's been stuck at 6 here. Game is crawling along. Like I said, we're almost at an hour and a half in. Still just bottom 4. East Marshall gave up a couple there to start, but they've settled in here. Anderson's gotten in here, substituted for Fuller, and he's been able to calm down just a little bit, keep Grinnell in check. Two balls and no strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on first and second for the Tigers. That one just finds the zone for strike 1. Doty so far this season, .444 batting average, 3 RBIs. Coming into tonight, I should say. 2-1 by Anderson. Doty launches it to the left. Left fielder will run underneath of it and make the grab, and that'll do it. Top 5 we go. Grinnell on top 6-0 over East Marshall.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual.
Welcome to the top of the 5th inning. Grinnell leads 6-0 as Jordan Swift, the senior, is up to bat. Braxton Schaefer still on the mound. And that one for Swift, pop behind us. Colin runs back and can't quite make the grab as it bounces right into the, what did I say?
Back. You said Colin.
So that's a foul. Still down for a strike. If you're an NBA fan, somehow, some way, Celtics are beating the Nets 67-57, and the Mavericks are up 8-0 over the Clippers to start the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. I tell you what, Braxton's off to a solid start tonight. For his first varsity start, he's doing a nice job on the mound. Doing what he has to do. 0-2. Down low for ball 1. Dave, how we doing? We're 5 innings in. How you hanging? He's doing okay. Okay, well.
I thought you brought a pet.
He has. I mean, I thought about bringing one tonight because these bar stools, if you even call them that, aren't even that comfortable. But I'll jump from standing to sitting, get the blood moving. No, I'm fine. I'm good right now. What are we in? We're still 58 degrees in here. I mean, it's not terrible. It's better than being outside. That one's cracked right to Isaiah. On the hop, picks it up, throw to first. In time. Nice throw by Isaiah. Swift was flying, but he couldn't quite get there in time. And Grinnell's already got their first out of the top of the 5th. This brings up number 19, Colton Robinson, the junior. And I don't think Colton's batted yet. Yeah, I don't think Colton has. Oh, the screen went black. There we go. Sometimes when you're going from the pitching cam that we're on currently to the fielding cam,
get a little glitch.
Yeah, it's a quick 1-2 punch to try to go. It's better than it fading. Happened a couple times last night, but it's just a quick black screen. Really doesn't affect it too heavily. That one's popped to the left. Who's on third right now? Jalen Idle, and then Collins on first. Okay. So Jalen, the sophomore, over there on third, and then Colin, the junior, on first. That one pop foul again. Still remains 0-2 with 1 out and nobody on for the Mustangs.
I'll have to fix that before the next game.
No balls and 2 strikes. And fouled. That is a good idea. I mean, trivia, yeah, make it Grinnell stuff. I saw a thing, it was like some basketball quiz. I don't know, it was an Iowa, just in general, Iowa basketball, high school, college. And it was like, Jack Taylor scored 137 points for Grinnell College. That night, who was the second most point scorer? I'm like, what? I was like, I'm going to have to go to the box score or something. How does anyone know that? Yeah, it was 72 points. Somebody from Grinnell also scored, so. Yeah, I was not. I went to the game after where they lost to William Penn, and ESPN was there. But
I think everybody went to the game
everybody
after.
Went to the game after. That was the game to be. 2-2 upstairs. You missed the Jack Taylor game? Oh. It was a late night. It was a weeknight, and it was late. That's all I remember. Full count by Schaefer. Swung and a miss. Robinson goes down swinging. And Schaefer's strikeout total climbs a little bit higher as we get to 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. This is number 9, Connor Hassan, the freshman, up to bat now for the Mustangs. Yeah, there'd be some good trivia for Grinnell High School especially. Probably not well-known facts that are hidden in there. Football especially. Like, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, well, it might have been broken by Dallas. I think Drew Kaufman owns the most passing yards in a game. Because he did it against Fairfield a couple of years ago when they lost by like 55 to something. But, yeah, I think Drew threw for over 450 yards. But Dal had to be close from last year's Oski game. And before that, it was Eli Dunn, obviously. And obviously, Wyatt Hunter holds the record for most rushing yards in a game now with 400 some. Swung on a miss, strike 1. That will be a record that probably won't be broken for a very long time. 2 balls and 1 strike with 2 outs and still nobody on for East Marshall. Grinnell trying to get out of this top 5th. That one upstairs just misses 3-1. 63 pitches. 63 pitches for Braxton so far on the mound. Here's 64. And what in the world? Oh, it hit the umpire's mask. It hit the umpire's mask and it broke right off. So do you have a backup?
Yeah, he's kind of staggered a little bit.
He got, I mean, that's a shock to the face. He's going to walk off to the left here. I assume his bag's over there. He's just going to get a backup. And the umpire has left the building.
So Joel just needs a equipment change there.
So they're going to take a quick break here. He ran off. I mean, his bag's over there. I guess you come with two. I guess I would never think of. But it hit his. Oh, well, no. Kaufman's taking him somewhere.
Oh, probably to his car.
Oh, probably. Yeah, to his car. Well, we'll take a quick commercial break as the umpire changes his gear. Grinnell on top, 6-0.
Next Friday is...
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn.
I do have an update in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Norwalk leads number 1 ranked Gilbert in the 4th inning, 7-3. So the defending state champions, who didn't get ranked top 10, currently looking for a signature win over the number 1 team. And the umpire has made his way back with a new mask. And we're about to get going again.
Here we go. We're back going again.
So a short little break for the umpire to change his gear. He gives a thumbs up. And while we were kind of at break, there was a push-up competition out there. I don't know if it's competition. They were probably just warming up. But the outfielders were having a little bit of competition. So Connor Hassan is up to bat. It's a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. 3-2 by Schaefer. Just upstairs for ball 4. Yeah, not ideal for a pitcher to sit there for a little bit. So this brings up number 16, Connor Kriegel, the freshman. And Connor's the only one I've seen wearing a sweatshirt tonight. And at least his matches. What was it, the JV game? The right fielder had a red sweatshirt on underneath, his purple and gold, and it's a weird combination.
Purple, gold, and red.
I think is that James Madison, or is that just purple and I think tan? I'm not sure. I can't remember. That's down for strike 2. No, James Madison.
Fort Madison was green and red.
No, Fort Madison's red and black.
Oh, I thought you were asking what colors.
No. Trying to figure out if there's a team that's purple, gold, and red. Strike 3, another strikeout for Schaefer. We had bottom 5. Grinnell leads 6-0 over East Marshall.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit Polley'sGrinnellIA.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Pollyeyes Pizza and West Finch Auto Plaza.
Jalen Idle will lead off for Grinnell to start bottom 5. Tigers lead 6-0 over East Marshall. Grinnell scored 5 in the first, 1 in the second, and has gone quiet ever since. Grinnell with 4 hits. And Braxton so far, giving up no hits on the board so far for the Mustangs. That one bloops right over the first baseman, and not fair.
It's not fair.
Not fair. That's not fair. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple things that aren't fair. Let's see, is there a moon out tonight? Nope, too cloudy. Full moon the other night when we were doing the Alvia game, and that turned into a lunar eclipse.
Yeah, that messed me up next morning. It was full moon when I went to bed and partially gone when I went to work.
That one falls in there for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes here to Idle. Idle's got a couple hits so far. That one hits him, and he'll take his base. Hit him right near the ankle. And this will be... Who is that? Crum? Yep, Caleb Crum up to bat here for Grinnell. Caleb crushed one to left field last time he was up. But came up short.
He laid his bat down to get the ball, give it to them. That's it.
Warm up a little bit. That's probably what he's doing.
Kid.
Looking for something to warm him up. Anderson's pitch just outside for ball 1. Just passing the 9 o'clock hour. This game is 1 hour, 37 minutes old, and we're still bottom 5. How late did we go last night? Not that late. I mean, well, you got to think we started at 6, so. Yeah, so not too far. 2 hours, 10 minutes about. That game went to 8. That one almost hits him. Throw to second is late.
Jalen gets hit twice.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jalen got knocked with the ball again. 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, I was going to say, that was right again toward Crum's foot. 2-0 by Anderson, and Crum swings and misses for strike 1. I tell you, Caleb with his hits so far, he's got some power on him. Could be a dangerous hitter here near the bottom of the lineup. 2-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. That was a little upstairs. Brooks Latimer on deck for Grinnell. He struck out his last time up. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Anderson, is that Anderson's first strikeout? Either first or second. So here's Brooks Latimer, steps up into the batter's box. Runner up on second, so still in scoring position with just 1 out. We'll see if Brooks can bring him home. Brooks still looking for his first hit of the season. That one's upstairs for ball 1. So Anderson's pitch count currently sitting at 58, we're told. And usually
that's only 2 innings.
2 and a. I was going to say, came in the second. That one low for ball 2. Jalen was ready to go. How many did Fuller throw? Did you keep track of that? 47. So Fuller threw 47. And that was substitute in the middle of the second, or in the second. Latimer lines that down the left field line. Latimer's coming close to that first hit. We'll see if he can get it here. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Idle up on second. Grinnell probably not hoping for too late of a night. They go to a tournament tomorrow. Latimer knocks it right to the third baseman. He picks up, throws to first, And in time for out number 1, Brooks kind of awkwardly stepped on the bag, but he looks okay as he runs back. And out number 2. So Brady Stewart steps him into the batter's box. Where is tomorrow's tournament? Where is it being held at? Oh, is it Davis County? So Grinnell's going to have to go to Davis County, and that game starts at 12:30. Okay. So not too early. Nope. We got a busy day. We got grad parties. We got set up honors night stuff. Busy weekend. Then we'll get Memorial Day to relax. No balls.
I think there's more grad parties Memorial Day.
I think I saw a couple. No balls and 1 strike with 2 outs. 0-1 by Anderson. Falls in there. Good pitch.
Next week will be the most.
I was going to say, we get a couple of nights off.
4 nights. Monday night, and then we come back to do a girls' game, softball Friday night, and then the following week, I think it's all 4 nights or something.
Busy. That one low in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes here by Anderson. Still with 2 outs. Like I said, East Marshall, ever since giving up 6 in the first 2 innings, calmed down. Really nothing going for Grinnell. Glad they got him when they did. Especially after last night's 1-run outing. One, 2 here by Anderson. Falls in there just outside, ball 2. I'd say there's more people probably sitting in the, not in the stands, than there are sitting on each side of the dugouts and on the fence. Which I wouldn't want to be sitting on the bleachers on a cold night like this either. 2-2. There's a crack right into the gap. Stewart's on to first. It's an RBI single, and he'll hold there. That went right through the shortstop and third baseman's gap. And Jalen Idle comes home. It's a 7-0 lead for Grinnell. And Isaiah Seck, top of the batting order we go. He steps into the batter's box. I see our ump has a MLB logo on his hat. I thought they had to, I guess for some reason I thought they had to have association logos. But it doesn't matter. Upstairs, thrown. In time, he got him. So Stewart gets caught stealing. Top 6 we go. Grinnell puts up 1, 7-0 over East Marshall.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and ASI Signs. Thank you for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Network all season long.
Carter Anderson, the pitcher, up to bat here. We reached the top of the 6th inning. Grinnell on top 7-0 over East Marshall. Braxton Schaefer still on the mound. He's got quite a few strikeouts so far tonight. Nice start for his varsity debut on the mound. See if Anderson can get the hits going as he pops that one foul. Still no hits for East Marshall. But they did get on base for a hit. But it wasn't a... Yeah, walked twice. Okay. I know it'd be a lot of momentum going forward if Grinnell can take a Thursday, Friday with no points given up. That would be pretty big for Stenberg and his team. No balls and now 2 strikes as Anderson fouled off his first 2. Here comes the 0-2 by Schaefer. Just low. Ball 1. Been going for an hour and 45 minutes. Did have to take about a 5-minute break there in the middle. As Schaefer with another strikeout here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 out down. Umpire got hit in the face mask, and part of his mask came apart. So he had to be driven back to his car to get a backup face mask. I have never seen that.
Now we know.
So that was a little bit of a 5-minute break in the action there.
We carry a backup of everything, and he carries a backup of something too.
Yep. That one fouled back. East Marshall's gotten quite a bit of fouls so far this evening. Boy, Stenberg faked running up all the way pretty much till he got the chalk line until he threw that. Boy, Tony before the game, like I said, he dressed warmer, but he was doing everything he could. As that one's lined right up and falls in the gap. I think that's Dow comes up, makes the grab, so the first hit of the evening for East Marshall. And this is number 18, Logan Bowie for East Marshall. But like I said, Stenberg, he was doing everything. He was swinging, he was holding the bat, he was trying to stretch, and he was doing everything that he could. That one's fouled again to the right. Bowie on the season, 400 batting average, 10 at-bats. That's 3rd most on the team. 4 hits and 1 RBI. That one just misses for ball 1. One. Swung on and missed by Bowie. Still 1 out and a runner on first for East Marshall. Grinnell leads 7-0 on 4 hits. East Marshall 1 hit just there by the man on first. And there's a swing and a miss. Throw to first. Not in time for the tag. It was close. So 2 outs down. And out steps number 22, Wesley Hammer, the catcher.
Hamer.
What did I say? Hamer. I've been saying Hammer the whole game. Hammer's just a good last name. I don't MC Hammer, you know. So the umpire over there was cleaning off the mound just a little bit. Oh, well, there you go. Pick-off attempt, not going to work. Boy, I tell you, they almost got the guy on first there after that strikeout. He wasn't fully paying attention. This is Hamer. Sorry, I hit my chair. That one down low for ball 1. Who is that over there on first? I can't tell. Can't tell. One-0. In there for strike 1. See if Schaefer can get out of this inning. He's only got, or he's down 2 outs, so 2 outs, only needs 1 more here. Runner on first, ready to go if he can. 1-1. Down low, good stop by Cole. Make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike upstairs, make it 3 balls and 1 strike with 2 outs. We do got someone warming up. It looks like, is it Trey? Trey Goldman over there warming up. I was going to say, that is true. Blackford is warming up as well. Blackford relieved a couple nights ago. Isaiah Sex stops and late. But nice job by Isaiah to at least make the grab out there and make it sure it didn't go too far. So a runner on first and second now, and
East Marshall is number 10, Ethan.
number 10, Ethan Hassan, will run on and courtesy run for Hamer. This is number 21, Eli Curtis. He came into this game with 6 hits and a .548 batting average, 8 RBIs, 2 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 stolen base for his efforts so far this season. That one in there for strike one. So same amount. Earlier in the game, East Marshall had runners on first and second. Grinnell was able to get out of the inning. We'll see if Schaefer can do it again right here. 0-1. Down in the dirt goes behind Johnson. He'll pick it up. Runners advance to second and third. And we sit at 1 ball and 1 strike. Still with 2 outs. One cracked right to right field, picked up. Runner comes home, is safe for East Marshall. Second one home as well, and East Marshall, Curtis gets a 2-run or single, 2 RBI single, and this will be number 14, Jordan Swift, to come back up. So still with 2 outs, now a runner on first, as Curtis was able to clear the bases for that time being, and we'll see if Schaefer can get Grinnell out of the inning. There's a good one right down the middle for strike 1. So the Mustangs 3 hits this inning. They bring it within 5, 7-2. Grinnell luckily with the runs earlier in the game and then that run that last inning. That one grounded right. And throw on to first in time for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Grinnell leads 7-2 over East Marshall.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn. Thank you for being our sponsors all season long.
We are headed bottom 6. New pitcher on the mound, number 9, Connor Hassan for the Mustangs. So far this season, he has played in 1 game, pitched 3.2 innings, gave up 5 hits, struck out 3, and an ERA of 0. So the Mustangs trying to climb back into this one slowly, trail 7-2, and Grinnell heads back to the top of the batting order with Isaiah Seck in the batter's box. We'll see if Grinnell can extend their lead just a little bit bigger. Got 1 there in the 5th. Trying to get another in the 6th. Could be the last time Grinnell's up to bat this evening.
That new pitcher?
Yes, Hassan out there right now. Connor Hassan, the freshman. That one was outside for ball 1. 1-0. Isaiah fouls that one back. Got a good piece of it, though. 1 ball and 1 strike to Sec. There we go. Crack to right. Right fielder, though, underneath of it. And a routine play, 1 out. I thought he was going to run underneath of it just a little too far, but he was able to keep in it. And Alex Smith up to bat. Is our camera zoomed out far enough to catch that? Maybe. Now it is.
It just gets pretty tiny.
I was going to say, I mean, it gets tight, and then the lights sometimes can be a problem. This is Alex Smith. He cracks that down the left field line and foul. I was going to say, the ideal is we can somehow put it right over the batter's eye, so you're facing inwards. And sometimes, like, I'll see the CISN, they'll do it, but that's the only camera. So, like, they don't have one back here at home plate, so they just zoom out if a ball's hit out, and it's kind of awkward. But I like what we have right now. I think you get a nice view. Obviously, the fence is in the way, but you can just look past it. That one's down low, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike, still 1 out, nobody on for Grinnell in the bottom of the 6th. That one down low, ball 2.
If I set my own Wi-Fi network up, I could put wireless cameras out in the outfield lights.
And people have asked, like, GoPros as Smith swings and misses for strike 2. GoPros are nice, but they're just not, I don't think they'd be worth the hassle. I just don't, you'd rather have a nicer camera right there than. That one just misses the zone for the ball. And it was Braden Blackford that was warming up for Grinnell. Trey was just throwing to him. Because I guess I didn't know Trey pitched. Alex swings and misses, so Hassan sits down his first batter. And out steps number 7, Colin Gibson, with 2 outs here. So it looks like it'll probably go down, and Grinnell's defense will have to do the save here if they can get out of here. But we'll see if Colin can maybe extend Grinnell a little bit here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch by Hassan in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 to Gibson. That one bounces back. Nobody on base, though, so it doesn't really do much. Count evens up at 1-1. I was going to say, there is pretty much no wind anymore. I keep thinking, because we have the pole out there, I don't know why we don't put a flag out in center field as well, because you always have to look to the right over here. 1 ball and 2 strikes here for Hassan, trying to get the Mustangs out of the inning and give them a shot here in the 7th to try to make a rally. One, 2. And Colin gets a piece of it and fouls it to right field. Jamie, you want to step back on the mic here? Yeah, Jamie's going to sit back and wait on this one. Catcher's going to come out and have a chat here with Connor. Get on the same page here against Colin Gibson.
What we need Schaefer's rally caps. What we need.
I don't think we can have a rally cap when we're up.
Need a 7-2. Need a really little bit of a rally in the 6th just to liven things up a little bit.
Now Colin last night in the 8th, he was walked, wasn't he? Yeah, he didn't even get a shot. 1-2. Man, just missed it, just up top. Ball 2.
It was at Colin's chin. At his chin.
Barely. I mean, it had to be right there. 2-2 by Hassan. That one's out wide for ball 3, so Colin loads the count. See if he can get on base. Full count to Colin Gibson. And almost hits him. Ball 4, and Gibson takes his base. Brings out the catcher number 5, Cole Johnson, so we'll see if he can extend the inning here just a little bit for Grinnell before we head top 7. Cole this season currently batting .333. That one down low for ball one. Colin is batting 500 coming in tonight. That one finds the bottom left of the zone, our left, for ball or strike one. Yeah, when are we getting the technology where we can put our imaginary zone on there? Can you imagine if high schools had that? That'd be crazy. That one just misses. Ball two. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, we could do instant replay now.
That is true, yeah. Next week, one of the games next week for...
I'll bring it up next week.
Oh, and that one hits Cole. So, runner on first and second now with 2 outs. Out steps number 8, Will Doty. As I was saying, we will bring Mic'd Up back next week, and we'll start it Mic'd Up with Mike Doty. So we'll bring it back with him. I've always wanted to do Mic'd Up and put it on one of the outfielders, and then have a chance that somehow, because I don't know if you've seen in spring training, they can talk to the outfielders, and the outfielders can talk back. I've always wanted to do that. I don't know if it's legal here in the state, but the state, there's no way the state has a rule for it. So, but we will have Mic'd Up back. We'll be able to listen to what Coach Doty has to say, and Braden Blackford will run for Cole Johnson, and Braden might be coming in here in the 7th, but I'm pretty sure they might stick with Braxton here, see if he can finish it. But yeah, we'll have Mic'd Up back, and we'll be able to hear what Coach Doty's saying during the games.
Coach Sauser's got his snow boots on down there.
Coach Sauser, despite being a football man, as that one's grounded right into the gap. And a rounding of third is Colin Gibson. Blackford went to third, so bases are full on the right and left side at the corners. And it is a RBI single for Will Doty. And Will has an incredible start to this season. Yet another RBI added to his resume. It's 8-2 now with runners at the corners. Jalen Idle up to bat. Yeah, you'd think Coach Sauser, with his football experience, maybe be over there. Obviously, the news broke this week. Coach Sauser departing the Grinnell High School football program. He's headed off to a school that will be named here, I'm pretty sure, shortly. We're not going to release it public, as that one's cracked into the gap. Another one comes home. And it is a RBI single for Jalen Idle. Make it 9-2 in favor of Grinnell. And Coach Sauser's son, Dallas Sauser, will step up. Well, we wish Coach Sauser all the best as he heads off to his next job. Got Grinnell to the playoffs this past year, made a good run at it. It's exciting to watch him and Grinnell play. We wish him luck going forward. And you'll hear about probably a replacement within the next month. But it's baseball time. Football season comes in the fall. We're all about baseball and softball as that one goes low. Dallas looks like he's wearing his hand warmer that he wears for football. One ball and no strikes. Runner on first and second for Grinnell with 2 outs. That one just outside for ball 2. Tell you what, this game or this inning looked like it was going to be over, but Grinnell's been able to extend it just a little bit longer with a couple hits. Dallas lays the bunt. He said on our survey he was the bunter. Run to first, not in time, and he's out. Good effort though. Top 7 we go. 9-2. Grinnell leads over East Marshall.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future are aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Pollyeyes Pizza and Grinnell Mutual.
We head to the top of the 7th. West Marshall has to score 7 to stay in the ball game. If not, Grinnell walks home victorious, moves to 4-0 on the season. The junior Braden Blackford is in for Grinnell. He pitched 1 inning so far this season, giving up no hits, 2 strikeouts, and an ERA of 0. So we'll see if he can finish it for the Tigers. And up first is number 19, Colton Robinson, the junior third baseman, up to bat. So Blackford on the mound. Top 7, Grinnell trying to finish it. Blackford's first pitch outside for ball 1. Said earlier, but tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on the Grinnell Activities page, not our page, Grinnell Activities page, as Robinson fouls it down the left field line. The Honors Night, Grinnell High School Senior Honors Night, will take place. That's where seniors get their scholarships and whatnot, and awards and whatnot. That'll be live stream on the Activities page. And then Sunday at 2:30 is Commencement Sunday for the seniors. That'll be live stream on the Grinnell Activities page as well. So celebrate the seniors as they graduate. 1 ball and 2 strikes for Blackford. And that one's outside for ball 2. So what did Braxton finish with, pitch-wise? 88 pitches. Next time you'll see East Marshall in action on the 1st of June. South Hardin heads to Gilman, Iowa to take on the Mustangs. As that one's outside for ball 3. Full count here for Blackford. And you'll see Grinnell in action tomorrow at Davis County. They play Van Buren in the first round of their 4-team tournament. Winner plays Davis County or Fairfield. And they'll be on the road on June 2nd, Tuesday. Or is that Wednesday? June 2nd, Wednesday? Wednesday, June 2nd at Dallas Center Grimes for a doubleheader. And then they're back home on Friday against Pella Christian. We, with the live stream, will be back in action next week against Pella Christian on the softball side. As that one's just outside, misses the zone. Robinson takes his base. And out steps number 9, Connor Hassan. Next time you'll see us in action for baseball, next Saturday at 2 o'clock, West Branch comes to town. The only Saturday 2 o'clock game at home this season. Blackford's first pitch, just off the zone for ball 1. Mustangs still got a lot of work to do, but they already got a runner on first with nobody out. As that one swings and misses for strike 1. I can't really see the dugout for East Marshall, but I don't see any rally caps yet, but you never know. Put up a run here, they might be putting them on. Grinnell up 9-2 on 6 hits, East Marshall with 3, all in that last inning. Blackford upstairs misses the zone, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike to Hassan. And it hits him. Yes. Hit him on the side. Umpire made sure he's all right. So 2 batters on now on first and second for the Mustangs. Stenberg trying to calm Blackford down from the dugout. Out steps number 16, Connor Kriegel for the Mustangs. And with no outs, Mustangs got a runner on first and second already in the top of the 7th. And we'll have a courtesy runner, number 1, Alex Jacobson, the freshman. His first action tonight, he'll run on first base for Hassan. Blackford's first pitch, swing and a miss for strike one.
It's probably a good thing the wind is not blowing because it's just the crisp coldness.
Check swung that. That was probably going to be a ball, but that was Kriegel check swings, and it just barely hit the backside of the bat. So we're quickly at 0-2 in the count. Blackford in there, strike three. Robinson ducked, but a nice curveball thrown there, and one out down. I mean, I thought it was going to hit him.
Almost like he was laying his head into the strike zone.
Who was that? The Mets guy a couple months ago. Was it a month ago? The bases were loaded, and he purposely leaned into it and got hit, and it just barely grazed his elbow, and the Mets won. And it was so stupid because he purposely leaned into it. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, you're not supposed to lean into the ball. 1-0. Just misses the zone. Ball two. I want to thank everyone for watching tonight. If you're a Grinnell fan and you want to continue to see the live streams when they pop up, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get a notification on your phone or computer whenever we go live. If you're an East Marshall fan, we appreciate you for stopping in and watching. If you want, you can leave a like on the video. Shows us that you appreciate or like what you're seeing. 3-0 in there for strike one. I was going to say, with Jamie
we got a lot. I think there were, 6 likes or 7 likes tonight?
They heard
just
Jamie. And
Jamie
just, they heard Jamie. They were like, well, got to get on it. That one's tipped foul barely. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Who knows?
6 likes on the night?
I thought Grinnell went to go warm up another pitcher. I guess not. I saw a couple guys run out of the dugout. I didn't know. Full count for Blackford. Popped foul to shallow left and right past the fence. Foul. Yeah, this game is now close to long. Yeah, this is longer than last night's game. And last night's game went to 8. We're 2 hours and 12 minutes in so far. Our live stream might not say 2 hours and 12 minutes because we missed the first inning because we didn't know we were live. As that one misses for ball 4, and the bases are loaded with just 1 out. And this is number 11, Dane Thompson, up to bat here for the Mustangs. And someone is going to go warm up. Let's see. Will Doty going to go warm up in the bullpen. Blackford hits him. That was a tough hit on Thompson, so they'll walk him around, and East Marshall brings it within 6, and Stenberg's going to go out and have a chat with Blackford. Just try to settle him down a little bit. Grinnell luckily able to extend the lead pretty big in that early part of the game and then here toward the later portion, so they still have a 6-run lead, but it's baseball. Anything can happen in baseball, so Grinnell's going to tread lightly here as they're going to have a little visit here on the mound. That is true, because Will Doty's over there warming up in the bullpen. Let's see if I can get an update from around the conference.
I thought you were going to check on the weather.
Oh. Yeah, I was going to say. Partly cold. So Norwalk upsets number 1 ranked Gilbert 8-3. The defending champions, who didn't get ranked in the top 10, take down the number 1 team in 3A. That one just misses the zone for ball 1. I tell you, I mean, Braden's just barely missing the zone. It's not like it's wild or anything. He's just barely missing it. Well, I mean, yeah, he's hit 1 or 2 guys, but, I mean, most of the pitches in general have been right down the middle just like that one for strike 1. That is true. Yeah. I'm not saying getting hit by a pitch is a good thing. I'm just saying this is Logan Bowie up to bat. I thought it was Bowie the whole game, and then the crowd was saying Bowie, so.
They were probably booing you.
That's true. Oh, you should have heard it last night. We were doing the Monty game, as that one's low for a ball. We were doing the Monty game, and there were these two sisters. And I just thought, well, they could be twins, so I just said
They're
twins.
same grade.
Yeah, same grade, same everything. And I thought they were twins, and all of a sudden a parent comes up to the press box, they're not twins. I was like, okay.
On her phone.
On her phone, listening to the game.
Yeah, they were Schaefer.
Outside ball 3. I should have just texted you. I mean, my goodness. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if Braden can get out of this. 1 out. Grounded foul. Stays foul. Man, close. 1 ball away, and Ace Marshall grabs another. Who is on deck? That is Hamer's on deck. So a solid hitter on deck for the Mustangs, trying to bring them back close. Only trailed by 6. Braden takes a step off the mound. (3-2) to Bowie. Swung and missed. Strike 3. That is a big out for Blackford. And out steps number 22, Wesley Hamer. He broke the no-hitter earlier in the game. They're going to keep Blackford in and see if he can finish it right here for Grinnell. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Will Doty is not warming up anymore, I think. Came back to the dugout. That one grounded to third, caught, step on base, and this game is over. Nice play by Jalen Idle, and Grinnell defeats East Marshall 9-3. Close call there in the end, but Grinnell's able to pull it out. Nice job by Braden Blackford. Final thoughts on this one?
Yeah, you know, I got good heads-up play by Idle there. Just instead of trying to throw it across and beat the run it up to third base and get that run across and get that easy out. So, you know, I think it's a little bit stressful on Coach Stenberg for those last inning and a half, but you cannot complain about it. Thanks, Jamie. And I think good way to end the week. 4 wins.
Grinnell is 4-0. East Marshall falls to 2-2. Grinnell defeats East Marshall 9-3. They'll be back in action tomorrow. They'll take on Van Buren in their first game, and the winner heads to play Fairfield or Davis County. So we'll look forward to that. Grinnell will be back in action after that on Wednesday, taking on Dallas Center Grimes. They'll be back home against Pella Christian. Have a great weekend, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. Enjoy your weekend. Congratulations to all the seniors who will be graduating on Sunday. And for us, have a great night, stay warm, and go Tigers.